9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet.
Happy Monday, everybody. I know you guys are feeling in the chat. We are just getting started with Monday Night Raw. This is the Monday Nightmare, Monday Night Raw watch along. And we're now recapping Elimination Chamber and everything that happened over the weekend. People are still in shock. I have no idea how the show is going to open up. Thank you guys for joining me. I see Stendale here early. We gonna talk, Stendale. You and I got stuff to discuss. But yeah, it should be a very interesting Monday Night Raw. If you just followed us on WWT Live, there's a lot of stuff going on there. A lot of the storylines that we had to talk about. And now we're going to see the fallout, official fallout from Elimination Chamber. And you guys have to bear with me because I'll be multitasking. I'm going to be getting that article up on live for the site for you guys on my other laptop. I still got to get something to eat as well. So I know we got a packed Monday Night Raw. Got to be headlined and main evented by Io Sky and Rhea Ripley for the title. Yes, Boze, it will be a very interesting Monday Night Raw. Happy Scrabble Day. Is that real? Is that a thing? Is there a Scrabble Day? Bianca noticeably still wearing all white. I really hope we pull the trigger on one of these teams tonight, or one of these characters tonight. Like, let Ivy now become Intercontinental Champion, unless you want the chase to continue. But the Creeds, I know it's still early in both of these title reigns, but I don't think there's a problem with flip-flopping titles early for either strap. And here's CM Punk entering the arena, pissed off. So it looks like we're starting the show with CM Punk. Seth Rollins is absolutely hater of the year right now. Early leaderboard, he's #1. While he's doing this, I'm gonna grab my other laptop. Ooh. Okay, he said, allow me to address my enemies. Yo, why he coming at The Rock like this? Yo. This is pipe bomb Punk right here. Oh, okay. We getting right to it. This is a crazy start to Monday Night Raw, and I still don't feel like it's going to be Punk and Seth at Mania. Yeah, I think Punk Seth at Mania, or sorry, Punk Roman at Mania too, because there's no way you have WrestleMania without Roman Reigns. It's like a Jerry Springer fight. I definitely think we're going to start like that. That's can't do nothing but go to commercial after that. Good call, Bozo. I think that would be hilarious if they were still fighting too, or at least still trying to get at each other. I think we all know John is not going to be in attendance today. So we won't hear about John until I think the 17th is the next date that he has scheduled. They're still looking at the whip. Dom still doing the new member thing. So just about to take on Gunther. Yeah, Rio and Io have to main event. I think there's going to be something that's done there. Damn. Kick the shit out of Otis. I don't know if they talked about it on WWT Live earlier, but has anybody in the chat saw that Rey Fenix is now officially a free agent as he's no longer listed on the AEW roster page? Which makes me wonder how soon do we feel like we see Rey Fenix, or if they're just going to wait until like Raw after Mania. It's a big drop kick. Ball game. Very interesting to see how Gunther finishes this match against Otis because the choke out technically is not going to work. Cool. Yeah, Pharaoh. Gunther had to work for that though. I'm still wondering if this actually main event's night one. Like, I think we're in a space where there's a chance that Bianca and Rhea, or Bianca, the triple threat, if it becomes triple threat with EO as well, they main event night one. Ooh. How Gunther get that shiner on the knee? Underwater EO. I agree with the councilman. It does nothing for Io Sky to be in this match, lose, and now she's in limbo for WrestleMania. There shouldn't be shouldn't be like Andre the Giant battle royal just to throw everybody in there. Like give Io Sky something important to do. And I think we get a triple threat for that exact reason. New podcast, nice. You should be bringing back like Raw Talk and Talking Smack. Sorry, guys, I'm just multitasking this article so I can post it for y'all for the website. Still showing everybody's reactions. I feel like they're gonna pussyfoot around this tonight. I'm not gonna give nobody no intel on nothing. AJ Styles has new merch. Something's got to give with the carrying cross stuff, man. He's coming off kind of. He's right, but he's also coming off kind of weird. Oh, the bird lady, honey. Uh, yeah, looks like we're about to get the bird lady and Ivy now. Ivy now can't get no entrance, bro. This actually should be a really good match because I, I guess we've already discussed this, but like this is going to be the workhorse championship where Lyra doesn't really have to do much character work, just wrestle, just grabs. I call Ivy too, but I feel like they won't do it just because it's so early in her title reign. She only defended once so far. All right, there we go. All right, the article should be live soon. Nah, I appreciate it, Boza. Of course, I had to be here because I wasn't here last week. I had a very productive meeting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually very happy at the results of that meeting. But I did want to get this article up. There'll be a elimination chamber winners and losers. So if you follow other sports sites, I don't know, like NFL.com, Bleacher Reports, they do kind of winners and losers from different events. We're gonna start doing that here for WWT after your PLEs, where we kind of highlight which storylines may be winning, which storylines may be losing, different things from the fallout of the PLE. So I want to make sure that got live to you guys today while everybody's still talking about Elimination Chamber and, of course, John Cena. yeah, though the streets are definitely safe. One thing I like about Raw on Netflix is the fact that they will be live here in the States where in the past I had to avoid spoiler. Good point. Good point. Really can't forecast what's going to happen, so you kind of see it when everybody else sees it. Only gripe I have is that people get content during the ad breaks that us here in the States don't get. A lot of it's storyline driven. Interesting. I don't think I ever got that email that. Outlook is so trash. So trash. This could be a nice little best of 7 series, but it kind of sucks for Dakota Kai that she's had 2 opportunities and hasn't even, still no singles gold. They shouldn't have had her lose clean like that last week. Still doing this stupid ass Prime display ringside. How is Prime everywhere? I swear during the Laker game, I saw Prime on like all the player seats, logos, towels. I have still never drinking a Prime. Has anybody drank Prime? Can anybody confirm how it tastes, what it does? Ooh, Germans. Boo. Your leg was just capable all of a sudden. I am very curious how many title defenses she'll have and who's going to be the one. You know what? Roxanne's going to be the one. That's what's going to happen. When it comes to it, Roxanne's going to be the one. Drew McIntyre is such an asshole. Go look at Drew McIntyre's tweet 30 minutes ago, quoting The Rock's tweet from 2011. Oh, they back at it. They found each other backstage again. What up, Lewis? Anybody your prediction later will have a decent. Yeah, Roxanne might come through the draft, but I think she'll also be a tweener because that stuff with Bailey. So once she's done with Bailey, I think she sets her sights clearly on that title. That way, it gives her something to do outside of the title picture, regardless of who's a champion, whether it be Io, whether it be Bianca, whether it be Rhea. Nice little stepping stone for Roxanne. But like Councilman said, I do agree that there's a chance that she is still on the stand and deliver card, especially after her interaction with Jordan Grace last week. And hell, there's a chance that Bailey even wrestles her on stand and deliver. That might boost the card if Bailey is actually on the stand and deliver card versus Mania. What's up, Simone Watchman? Deion Dawkins.
What are you talking about? I'm making this easy. This is the easiest. What is easy? This is the easiest job of your life. All right? He screwed himself at the Rumble. Okay? I made sure he didn't make it to WrestleMania at the Chamber. If you don't do something about it, I'm going to do to him exactly what I did to Roman Reigns. I will make sure he doesn't make it to WrestleMania at all. So this is not a...
He invoked his name.
I want to finish it. Fine. Then finish it. Next week, Madison Square Garden. CM Punk versus Seth Rollins inside a steel cage.
CM Punk, Seth Rollins at MSG. And I can guarantee you this invoking of Roman's name and him saying like he wanted to keep Roman off WrestleMania, Roman showing up at the Garden. That's exactly how we get Rollins and Reigns at Mania. And something's going to have to give with that damn favor in that same moment to get Punk into the main event. Kaiser pinned Pete Dunne. Does that count as a loss for Penta though? He didn't get pinned. That's still an L though.
attention that Penta has had for the last couple of weeks, and the attention that I've been deserving for such a long, long time. Yeah, go ahead, move all you want. But if you're honest to yourself, you know damn well Ludwig Kaiser is everything he says he is. Ludwig Kaiser is a future world champion, if you like it or not.
I know y'all be echoing these same sentiments about future world champion for Kaiser, but I don't know what y'all see in Mr. Stratton.
I thought you really think that this
I'm willing to learn though.
you might want to reconsider. Because what John Cena typically won't last Saturday is nothing compared to what I'm prepared for. I know they call you a man who does not know fear, but believe me when I tell you, after Ludwig Kaiser is done with you will know exactly what fear feels like. You hear me?
So there's a theory that I saw earlier today that came about because Pence is clearly in a feud with two men right now, Pete Dunne, Ludwig Kaiser. And Kaiser and Pete Dunne have fought, but it's kind of like this passive aggressive stuff. Do we feel like, I mean, they tried to heat Pete Dunne up and then they put him in a feud with R-Truth that didn't really go nowhere. Do we feel like Pete Dunne has a chance to join Kaiser as a tag team act and kind of align with Gunther and that be the new Imperium, which will allow Ray Phoenix to come and help his brother? Is that a possibility? It could be. I mean, but what do you guys think? Penta is now the most popular mask in the company. I don't care. It's the truth. Keep the boat away from Maxine, damn it. You hear the words Bianca saying? I feel guilty. I feel guilty and I don't want to talk about it. Bianca did that shit. I still gotta run that match back. It's part of NXT I missed. Tag titles next. We're still looking at reactions from Cena. And what sucks is it won't be next Monday. It will be the Monday after that before we get a reason and a why from John. News just dropped that Natalia will actually be in Bloodsport on April 17th, WrestleMania week. And not under the name Natalia either. There's another name, Natty Neidhart. So I wonder if that has anything to do with like any contracts being up. Oh, we're getting Chad Gable Mastery of Lucha content. You just pay like $400 for a mask. Is Chad Gable going to start wearing a mask? Yeah, Bose, that was like '90s Power Rangers. The bat, like the dark voice. I thought it was Shinsuke Nakamura talking. Pat still dying on the I Love America Hill. They might not get it, but I do feel like it's long overdue for the Creeds to have some type of gold on the main roster. Damn, double knees. Angle slam. The fact that Bruce can just hit a 450 so casually, and these men don't have gold on them is wild. Whoo! Why wouldn't he land on his feet right there? Big man moonsault. That's such a nice shooting star. Damn. No, Julius out the rest of the match. Beautiful match. Beautiful match. That's tag team wrestling at its finest right there. Keep running that one back. I wish they would get that. That deserves like PLE time. Wait, Kevin Owens is supposed to be here, right?
Unbelievable. And the look that Kevin Owens had whenever he saw Randy walk into that ring was one where he knew that he was going to pay the piper. And up there now on the business stage, we understand the acclamation of the death injury, nerve issue, spinal issues that he is absolutely definitely going to nail like that. Godspeed, Sammy. Godspeed. No good today. Last week, felt our pride, divorced our bodies. You can't take the heart. You can take our spirit. And you will take a fire. You just tried to put my daughters down last week? This guy, man, is. You get the job done. You should have finished what you started. But you got too cocky. Went on a little vacation. Enjoy it, Xavier. Savor it, Kofi. Because next week, Dragon and I, we are gonna give you the worst Monday of your life.
So now we move on to the other members of the LWO. Ray and Dragon against New Day.
That means no tags. That means no disqualifications.
Did you say tornado tag?
Let me just say how proud I am of my group. How proud I am of my Latinos. And how proud I am to say this in my language. New Day, vale madre. New Day sucks. New Day sucks.
It's like 4-on-2 though, technically. New Day gonna get some new members.
It is our main event here tonight on Monday Night Raw, live from Buffalo, on Netflix. The Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, versus the Genius of the Sky, Io Sky, live on Raw.
Championship time.
This episode of Women's Wrestling Talk has been brought to you by All Caribbean Wrestling. Catch the wave! Go to allcaribbeanwrestling.com to check out all the latest pay-per-views or go on the YouTube page of All Caribbean Wrestling. Also, go and check out their socials on Instagram at All Caribbean Wrestling and on X at All Caribbean WR1.
No, they're gonna be watching me put you down.
We're running with this Finn and Braun, huh? I feel like they keep teasing the demon character too. All the references of it in the Judgment Day Clubhouse.
He certainly did. Ron Breaker's coming to the ring. Provoking Breaker here tonight to make that wall.
Are we finally getting the Braun Breaker face turn that we were supposed to get like maybe 4 or 5 months ago? Hey, that shirt's kind of cold. I ain't gonna lie. That's a cold shirt. It has such 90s Steiner Brothers vibes to it. Yeah, it does, Boza. I mean, Finn had tag gold for a long time, but he hasn't tasted singles gold in a minute. Damn. This makes me wonder. I'm thinking so far ahead here that we know we're getting Goldberg's final match here. Maybe sometime around the summertime. Is it going to be Braun Breaker? Are they going to do Spear versus Spear? They keep showing it. They keep showing it. We're not going to get no clarity on it for 2 weeks. Seeing people's reactions is great. The edits make it look like a Jordan Peele movie. This makes me wonder how this farewell tour merch is going to move now. People still going to be buying these farewell tour shirts that pretty much change with every stop they go to. Why are they using that picture of Cena? That's hilarious. It was a good turn. Only person I care about is Stu. I don't want to see Cena disrespect Stu at all this year. I don't want to see that. I really gotta check out this Evolve.
Monday night. And there's still time to secure a priority pass back to WWE's official Vietnam Bounty Spider on location. Meet Reese and MSTP Racing Spider Wife of Bacteria. Mordecai and Pitson. On the back of the our location, EXP.com/WWE. Have that Reese market chat. How about main event day human action against?
That's true. The home show for Revolution. I actually think I'm going to be at Revolution this weekend. Sick motion graphics. I want to know what y'all gonna do when Big E finally apologizes to Kofi and Woods and joins them in this iteration of the New Day. When he tells them that they were right. Styles and Paul could be fun.
That means these two men cannot escape each other. Let's settle it in the Mecca on Raw on Netflix. And speaking of Seth Rollins, he will be on the debut episode tomorrow morning with Sam Robertson and Megan Grant of Raw recap brought to you by Bananas. And today, great stuff. Great stuff. Available on YouTube and all audio platforms wherever you get the podcast. I got you. Let's go.
Excuse me, Jay, very noble of you to go out there and assist Alpha Academy, but we are still weeks out from your WWE Championship opportunity against the Ring General Luther in the main event of WrestleMania. Does that throw you off your game? What happened out there?
A little bit, guys. A little bit. What I'm going through in my life, it's the wrong time for anybody to be playing in my mind, right? That's all I hear all week. You can't do it. And every week that goes by, doesn't got me down myself. But let's go. Back against the wall. I feel suffocated like I can't breathe. But ain't nobody gonna pick me up on me. You're saying you're gonna give me 10 weeks of hell? Then I'm gonna walk through the valley
One word.
Nice promo, Jay.
Out here walking into Buffalo's winter without even a shirt on. Pat Cole, I hope you're warm out there.
Okay, Jay Russo. Well, ladies and gentlemen, still to come tonight. There's a main event coming up in a matter of moments. Check out the tale of the tape for the champ Rhea Ripley and the challenger.
Io Sky is undefeated against Rhea Ripley. And here comes Bianca.
Well, perhaps she lasted 25 minutes inside elimination chamber to win the event. This past Saturday night, despite all the emotions that goes through her mind after she watched Taylor Cargill attack Naomi. Cargill got down to the bottom of all of that. But up next, Bianca Belair will find out who will face for the women's world title at WrestleMania. Will be Rhea Ripley from the Io Sky. We'll find out why. Next. Thanks for joining us, Elimination Chamber fans.
Main event time. Early predictions for the outcome, guys. Who we got? We got Rhea or we got Io? Do we think we get a Bianca turn tonight? Damn. Bianca and Jade calls the DQ. I don't think we see Jade here tonight. I'll sell it too, Loza. I wonder if they tell the story of Io or Rhea getting frustrated that she can't beat Io and kind of throwing the match away. Damn. It's a nice shot of the WrestleMania sign being in the back right there. For Kyrie. She just did both of Damage Control's moves. Well, this is the third one right now. Oscar lock. See Dakota's kick, insane elbow and straight into an Oscar lock. Don't do no weak ass super riptide. That folded Io up. Io with a power bomb to Rhea? What? She's going to hit Bianca somehow. Rhea's taking offense to that she's cheering Io on. What? Yo! They really did that shit. Yo! Hey, that's a nice accolade for Io to have. That Rhea Ripley can't beat her. But now it's going. Damn. Peter Rosenberg gave that mess up on the post show after Elimination Chamber. Like, how you going to deal with Io Sky at Mania? They really did that, though. that means it's not time for Bianca and Rhea. It's not time for Bianca and Rhea to happen. Or maybe Bianca loses her championship opportunity, and you can do Bianca and Rhea without the belt. Yeah, Rhea gets in that match somehow. Rhea's going to beat Bianca in a match to get added to the match. That is awesome. I did not expect that whatsoever. That's crazy. I can't believe that happened. Wow. I'm not mad at it, though. Let's pay some bills real quick, and then we're going to get into the post show.
Hey, yo, you. Yeah, you that's watching this. You sitting on the couch staring at the screen not knowing what you want to do like this is an online college. Are you tired of wearing shirts that make you look like an extra stuck in catering? Do you want to step your wrestling swag game up to the next level? Then Women's Wrestling Talk has got you covered. Like literally. Are you for life in pink or black and white? Or maybe you're the EST and people need to respect you accordingly. Want to put some pride in your stride and show off the muscle in your hustle? Then make sure you check out the WWT store. Not now, but right now. Alright? What you waiting for? Head to wwtalkpodstore.com and don't make me fight you. Shit.
This episode of Women's Wrestling Talk has been brought to you by All Caribbean Wrestling. Catch the wave. Go to allcaribbeanwrestling.com to check out all the latest pay-per-views or go on the YouTube page at All Caribbean Wrestling. Also, go and check out their socials on Instagram at All Caribbean Wrestling and on X at All Caribbean WR1.
All right, peeps. I appreciate you guys for joining me for the Monday Nightmare watch on for Monday Night Raw. We just capped a very eventful 2.5 hours. We're just going to jump right into it from beginning to end. We know the ending, but my God, what a surprise. Of course, we're all still reeling from the Elimination Chamber with the heel turn out around the world. That's on every major news outlet, including the worldwide leader. They're talking about John Cena. This show was filled with edits and links from the show just highlighting John Cena's turn. But we opened the show with a very upset CM Punk who, like Eddie Kingston, addressed all his enemies. He came to the ring, jumped on the announce table, got on the mic, and addressed everybody from John Cena, The Rock, Seth Rollins. He got right to the shits. And the fact that he addressed The Rock, calling The Rock a part-timer, saying The Rock really doesn't love this business, was huge. I didn't expect him to address The Rock. So everything you hear that we kind of poke fun at with CM Punk, he kind of leaned into that with The Rock. So maybe we get something with The Rock and CM Punk later this year. He said John Cena has been fake for the past 20 plus years and he saw right through it and now everybody else can. And then you got to Seth Rollins, who cost him his chance at winning the chamber, which led Seth to come out and they just fought right away. One of the craziest brawls that you see security try to break up but can't really break up because they just kept going at it for, I want to say, 15 minutes at the beginning of the show. That's literally how we started the show. These guys just going at it, getting separated, going at it again, throwing stuff at each other, and continuing the fight. What we do know now is next week on Monday Night Raw that the two men will square off in a steel cage match for Madison Square Garden's Monday Night Raw, the big show over there. That's going to be a big match. I can't wait for it. I think we're actually going to get an appearance from Roman Reigns because we haven't seen Roman Reigns since the Royal Rumble. And Seth did say backstage that he wants to take away CM Punk's opportunity to go to WrestleMania just like he did Roman Reigns. So I think that's going to be where we finally see our next appearance from Roman Reigns. Next up, we actually had Otis taking on Gunther. If you remember last week, Gunther choked out Tozawa. And this is actually a good showing for Otis. I know we're kind of way past the Alpha Academy stuff, but they're still kind of in limbo doing it. Otis had a very good showing against Gunther, and he gave it to him best he could, and Gunther showcased why he's the world champion. No matter how many times Otis kicked out, he kept going at Gunther and giving him something more with the clotheslines, finished the match with a powerbomb, showing that he's the champ, which led him to attack the rest of the Academy after the match, Tozawa, and continue to attack Otis, which led Jay to come in and kind of get the better Gunther for a minute until Gunther choked him out. We're still building this storyline. We're still building Jay as the ultimate underdog where nobody believes in him. Nobody feels like he can beat Gunther. He's being teased backstage by his peers. And this is leading up to what should be like a huge WrestleMania moment for Jey Uso. People, wherever you fell on the spectrum in Philadelphia with Uso versus Uso, if you felt like it was a dud, this is Jey Uso's moment as a single star, dating back to when he first was taking on his cousin, the Tribal Chief, and wanted to become champion. We're leading up to that moment, but I think in recent weeks we've done a good job of painting Gunther as the force that he was these past 2-3 years, meaning that it doesn't matter how he finishes you, he will finish you in combat. So that was a good moment. But great showing by Otis, all the likes. Bird Lady, Lil Valkyria, had another title defense this week against Ivy Nile, who attacked her after her match with Dakota Kai just weeks prior. This was actually a very good match. And honestly, there were moments where I thought Ivy Nile would win the match. She did take out the leg of Valkyria. Valkyria couldn't put weight on that leg at all. But in true championship fashion, Valkyria overcame, and she actually beat Nile clean after hitting her finisher. I was surprised. I guess I was surprised at the ending. I thought it should have been more of a Lyra escaped Ivy Nile type of thing so we can continue it. But I know we're doing this thing, if you can just read between the lines. This is the work rate title on Raw for the mid-card women's division, while the entertaining title is the United States title with Chelsea Green. I can see that. But I'm so damn curious about what we're going to do with Ivy now. Clearly, we're building the division up, meaning that you have Dakota as a challenger. You have Ivy now as a challenger. Maybe you'll get Maxine Dupree as a challenger. Maybe you'll get Kairi Sane as a challenger when she returns. Something tells me, and I dropped it on the on the watch along earlier. I think Roxanne is going to be the next title holder, running back their feud in NXT. I'm pretty sure Roxanne was the one that sent Lyra Valkyria to the main roster after defeating her for the title. Yeah, I think that's where we're going. Whenever Roxanne's officially on the Monday Night Raw brand, I think that's what it's going to be. We got our big NYC announcement from Adam Pearce backstage. We're going to get Seth Rollins, CM Punk, Steel Cage. I believe we're also going to get I got to go double check. There's another match that was announced for next week, and I want to say it's between Kaiser and Penta. But we did get a moment with Ludwig Kaiser taunting the crowd best way we can. Mr. Stratton said that he knows that he is a future world champion, that the rest of the crowd is just going to have to get behind it, which led us to get Penta. Still came out with the badass entrance, and he made slight work of Mr. Kaiser. I'm pretty sure we'll get more with that. Pete Dunne is still lingering in this feud somewhere, and now I just remember what next week holds, and it's going to be a tag team match between the New Day and a returning Rey Mysterio along with Dragon Lee. That's another confirmed match for next Monday Night Raw in MSG. Kind of an interesting segment between Kaiser and Penta, just set up a way for them to kind of fight after Kaiser stole the win from him last week by pinning Pete Dunne in a triple threat. That is Penta's first confirmed loss since coming to the company. Not in one-on-one action, but a triple threat. But we're still running with that feud. We did get Bianca Belair backstage, which will tie into what we just saw minutes ago, where she still didn't want to talk about what happened on Sunday, saying she wanted to hear from both sides with Jade and wanted to hear from Naomi. Obviously, Naomi's nursing wounds, but she wanted to keep her eyes focused straight on who her WrestleMania opponent is going to be. Kind of pushing things away. And we know Bianca's gear is always a little flashy, but it kind of, I don't know if you want to read into the gear anymore. The big fur, mink, whatever you want to call it, fur coat, could be something to read there. We did get a vignette. I want to talk about this vignette because it was actually pretty funny. I feel like the company listens to the IWC at times. And maybe they listen to what they read in tweets and stuff like that. Because we knew like weeks ago that Chad Gable left to find and master the dark arts of Lucha Libre. And we heard nothing about it. We just had segments of Ivy Nile, the Creed brothers, American Made, trying to chase gold while Gable was away. And we finally got a vignette of Chad Gable in some remote town asking questions about how they can find this guy. Boza saw it, said it looked very Power Rangers-esque. Very, very cheap 90s TV, I would say, VHS style, where he's asking around, showing the paper, like, do you know this guy, where he meets some mysterious figure in the darkness, and the mysterious figure hands him a box, which he opens, and he says, now you're wielding unstoppable power. So we don't know what this is. What I do hope is I hope they stick the landing, because Gable now has a box. He's posted himself on Twitter holding the box, looking very much stronger, and that should actually help him defeat luchadors now, I guess. I don't know what that means, or which luchador he's looking to defeat, whether it's Penta, Dragon Lee, or Rey. Don't know. But he'll owe Dominic Mysterio a favor once that comes. Maybe we'll see who the mysterious man was, but I like that we're finally getting to see what that storyline is all about. I just hope we don't get into another Shorty G territory where now Chad Gable is wrestling in a mask whenever he fights luchadors, and it's like, what was Hulk Hogan's thing in a mask? The blue person. I hope it's nothing stupid like that. But that leads me back into American Made with, to me, the match of the night. Tag team titles are on the line with the Creed brothers taking on the champions, the War Raiders. Cinema, tag team wrestling at its finest. Just hard hitting, and what you expect from the Creeds, since they've been turned into kind of these kind of cowardly hills. Brutus Creed out here hitting 450s in his sleep, man. Julius Creed can hit shooting star press that rivals probably only Billy Kidman. Just beautiful stuff. And then the hard hit action you see from Ivar and Eric that made them popular in NXT. Ivar with the spot outside the ring that essentially took Julius Creed out. The side body splash against the freaking apron. Oh my God. If you didn't see this match live, I would say this is where you want to spend your time and really enjoy Monday Night Raw. No bathroom breaks, nothing like that. This match was hard hitting. And of course, the War Raiders came out on top convincingly against the Creed brothers, which I'm pretty sure the Creed brothers will try to get their comeuppance, but I hope they run this back. This type of rivalry that needs a best of 7, if anyone. Next, we got Braun Breaker being targeted by the Judgment Day. Braun Breaker was doing an interview with Jackie Redmond just to be interrupted by Finn Balor, who seemingly has his sights set on gold again to bring back to the Judgment Day, which prompted Braun Breaker to leave his pillar where he was doing his interview at, to be met by Carlito, who he made easy work of, then Dom, who he made easy work of, which led Finn to get kind of upper hand on Braun, but not for long. Braun was just seconds away from hitting a spear on Finn before Dom saved him, but we still got our spear of the night where Braun Breaker folded Carlito in half, which I feel terrible for Carlito that he's pretty much just the punching bag of the Judgment Day when he had such a big return in Puerto Rico just a couple years ago. And then after that, we had our main event. Whew. I just can't believe they pulled the trigger. But Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, women's world title. And my God, the tale of the tape tells so much history between these two women dating back to NXT. Io being a Money in the Bank winner a couple years ago. Rhea being a Royal Rumble winner a couple years ago. Their title reigns. And the real story that I see that we're telling now is the fact that Rhea has never beaten Io Sky. As dominant as Rhea is, now as much as people complain about how super Rhea is and how Liv Morgan couldn't get a clean win over Io as good as Liv has been in the past year, her kryptonite is Io Sky. And still, till this day, that's the story that we're telling. And I think that's amazing that we had such a great match that showcased Io's talents. Hell, Io pulled out power moves on Rhea Ripley with the barricade buckle bomb on the outside of the ring. She called out all her damage control members' finishers with the kick to the corner from Dakota Kai. She did the insane elbow and had an Asuka lock on Rhea. And just when you think Rhea's going to hit a super riptide, she doesn't. Io reverses it and pins Rhea Ripley clean in a shocking display, because while we're doing all these other title matches on Monday Night Raw, we have not had a title change in the Netflix area. This is our first title change that happened on Raw. This is a history-making night that they had in Buffalo, New York. But what happened previously to that, which allowed Rhea to get distracted, was Bianca Belair on the outside. Both women were laid out, and Rhea beats the 10 count, but Io is kind of dragging her feet. Bianca was just trying to cheer Io on because this is a good match. You want to see a good finish. You don't want to see it end of the count out. So Bianca is just saying, come on, Io, you got this. Get up and get in the ring, which Rhea took offense to. It's like, hey, are you trying to duck me? Do you not want to fight me at WrestleMania? They get into a shoving match, and then Jessica Carr has to break it up, essentially say, hey, we're not doing this right now. But Rhea took her eyes off the ball. The same way Drew McIntyre took his eyes off the ball in the Elimination Chamber Saturday night, Rhea took her eyes off the ball, which allowed Io that much time to recover, hit the moonsault after reversing the super riptide, and she's your new women's champion heading to WrestleMania. So right now, what it looks like, bookended, we have Charlotte versus Tiffany Stratton. We have Io Sky taking on Bianca Belair, who just won the Elimination Chamber Saturday night. I can't believe that's where we're headed. I think a lot of people felt like we were going to get the Bianca versus Rhea match that we always wanted to see at Mania, and that still might happen. But I think it would have been a disservice to have Io lose clean on a random Monday Night Raw. The storytelling we're doing right now, man, this storytelling is nuts that we're doing right now. I can't believe that we're heading into WrestleMania with so many different layers in the women's division. Of course, like Bayley and Roxanne. Is Trish Stratus going to do a one-on-one match with Nia Jax? What's going to happen with Naomi? Is she going to come back? What's happening with Jade? Is Jade going to confront Bianca Belair on the road to WrestleMania? Is Rhea going to try to get a rematch? Or is Rhea going to try to fight Bianca Belair to get inserted into that match at WrestleMania? So many different layers. And that is why I know somebody asked this question at the media scrum on Saturday night after the Chamber. That's why you let the women take the ball and run with it. Are we saying most interesting storyline? Are we saying what makes sense? Whatever is happening with Bianca, Rhea, Io, and now Jade, that should go to like the top of the list, because that is amazing. And now everybody's going to be looking at Rhea like, what is Rhea doing for Mania? And right now, we just don't know. But again, next week, New Day, LWO. Seth Rollins, CM Punk, Steel Cage in Madison Square Garden. And of course, I'm pretty sure we're going to get more fallout from the final boss, John Cena, Braun Breaker, and the Judgment Day. Of course, whatever Chad Gable was doing with the dark secrets of Lucha Libre. But it's WrestleMania season, and we heating up now because we actually have a title change with just a little bit over a month left to Mania. So that's huge. But I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Of course, Bo's are rocking with me. I see you, Raquel. Lewis Sendil, congratulations. Landry Wiggins, Honey was in the building. We'll have more content for you as the weeks come on. Check out my article on the website. It should be live this evening where I went over the winners and losers of the Elimination Chamber. It'll be a solid read. Leave me your comments. Let me know what you think. Like, share. Simone Watchman, appreciate you joining me. The new members, of course, Dylan, I appreciate you rocking with me as well. Make sure you guys check out all our content, all our other shows later this week. Of course, we'll have WWT Live on Wednesday. We'll have the Pharaoh is on a boat right now on vacation. We will be recapping NXT tomorrow. We will have our Dynamite watch along on Wednesday, and our SmackDown watch along Friday. Of course, Revolutions this weekend, so the AEW content will be high. You can follow me online at says at CEDD_SAYS, and on the gram at cedistheanswer. Check out my website, cedricwelton.com. And again, check out that article on womenswrestlingtalk.com. Again, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Until next time, this is Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet.
Thanks for joining WWT. Don't forget to like us on all social media platforms at wwtalkpod. Like and subscribe on all video and audio platforms, like yesterday, my G. And check out our website at wwtalkpod.com. Thanks for watching Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet.